Happy Tap here with Street Approved LA Magazine. We got my boy Crooked Eye in the house, and we're about to find out a little bit about him and see what he's got going on. You've been in the game for almost 20 years now. It's 2 decades in the music business. How have you stayed relevant throughout these last 2 years, or these last 20 years?
Yeah, man, I'm getting old.
You're not old.
I started young, though. At least
You
I have
started like
that.
what, 10 years old?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So you started at 10.
You feel me? Basically, just I think one of my main things is I refuse to be what hip hop people refer to as whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather fry in hell than to be whack. You know what I'm saying? So if I just can keep, my sword sharp, lyrically, and absorb life and put that into the music, it's just always relevancy there. It never goes away. So I'm thankful for that. My freshman class, some of those guys, and I'm not knocking nobody who has a job, but they came in with a dream to, be big music artists, and now, they had to give the dream up, because it's hard. Like you said, the journey is not easy. So, I'm very thankful, man. I'm just blessed.
You were at Death Row, you did Shady Records, you've been with Dynasty Entertainment. Let's talk about COB.
COB.
Man, can it COB?
COB is basically a clique. It's a clique of ours that we started like 10 years ago. Me and a couple of my homeboys and homegirls. And the clique kind of it started expressing itself differently. It expressed itself through tattoos, and it started expressing itself through clothing, t-shirts, and I started yelling it out on my music, and then it started growing to the point where people in Germany are wearing the COB tattoos, and people in France have their own COB France division. Canada has a COB division now. So it's just a clique that kind of just grew and expanded, and it's a family. You know what I mean? And it's an acronym for Circle of Bosses. The concept behind that was just, everybody wants to be the king on the throne. So we wanted to be equal, sit at the round table, share ideas, try to figure out how to push each other forward. So not so much one person is the king or the leader or anything like that. It's a circle of leaders.
I know you actually had a fan come up to you with a camera asking you to do a shout out. And you did a shout out, and as you're doing that, they came up out of nowhere and started shooting at you.
Right.
How has that changed you to get shot at by a fan like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or a big fan.
Yeah, that's what I like. It felt like a setup. I'm not sure if it was, but or it was just like a coincidence. But yeah, it just really it makes you more aware of your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go to a restaurant now, it's always back to the wall looking at the door. You know what I mean? And it just makes you more aware. When people come up to you, it's kind of scary because you don't know if somebody is a fan or do they mean you harm. You know what I'm saying? So even when I'm at the gas station, people walk up on me and I don't know what their intentions are.
So how do you react with them now? Are you still, very friendly? Because you were really friendly with your fan, or you thought he was your fan. Are you still like that, or has it changed to
I'm
where
still
now?
like that. I'm still like that, because at the end of the day, the way I look at fans is that, without them, then I can't pay bills. I can't live my dream that I'm chasing, So.
I know you and Left Eye actually had a song that you were supposed to produce together, and that was, she was actually flying out to Atlanta and happened to crash before that.
Right.
What song were you guys going to work on together, and did you proceed with the song?
Yeah, we was, rest in peace, Lisa. We were working on a song called Hot Grits. It was a concept I came up with based on a story I heard about Al Green, I believe his wife, catching him cheating or something. She threw hot grits on him. That was the concept of the song, was like, coming home, catching your guy cheating, and, what are you going to do in that moment? You know what I mean? When you see him in bed with another woman. So it's like a crime of passion kind of song, and it was just crazy. It was crazy Because when we landed, you know, everything was cool. By the time we got to the hotel, you know, everybody's phone started ringing, text messages started coming through. We were wondering, like, was it a rumor? Because it was like, wait a minute, I just spoke to that guy. There's no way, you know, this could be true that she died in a car accident. And, you know, one of my friends just happened to know Mac 10, and he hit Mac 10, and Mac 10 was married to T-Boz at the time, and he confirmed it. And it was just, and not only is it a big loss just to music, it's just a special kind of person she was, period, that makes it such a tragedy, you know. And then the details about her being the only one who lost her life in that car, and the truck had over like 8 or 9 people.
And she was your personal friend.
Yeah.
You guys had a real friendship.
Yeah, we had a relationship, man, building up, you know, a friendship building up, and it was just like it came to an early end. Like I said, she just was a beautiful person. You know, she genuinely cared about people. So it's tragic, very tragic.
I know you guys just dropped House Rules, which is a dope mixtape. How was it working with the boys again at Slaughterhouse?
It was dope. I mean, you know, we all have such busy schedules, so when we finally get time to come together, it's always dope. We actually just went out to New Jersey and stayed out there for a week and just hit the studio hard every single day. And it was dope. It felt good to get back in the lab with my brothers, you know what I'm saying? And
It's been a minute.
it's been a good minute, you know. And I think the fans needed some new Slaughterhouse music. Our fans are really, you know, loyal.
And what was the most personal for you?
My most personal song on there was Offshore. You know, it's a 9-minute song. And, basically, we just bearing our souls on a beat. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to party, you probably listen to the title track, I suppose. That's a party track for sure. That's a party track.
And what's your biggest challenge working with 3 other artists? And, you know, having to get in the studio, is there a lot of creative differences, or do you guys mesh well?
You'd be surprised how easy it is. It's like a conveyor belt, just smooth. You know what I'm saying? One dude goes into the booth, one guy comes out. One guy goes in, one guy comes out. And it's like, people are really surprised when they see us work, because you would think that, okay, 4 solo guys who didn't grow up with each other from 4 different cities, there's no way that they can just get along and have chemistry like this. It has to be phony. Like, a lot of our fans believe that our chemistry is marketing. Like, man, they don't get along like that.
You see 4 different cities, which is probably why you're so big, because you're now together to a bigger demographic.
Well, I like to believe that we symbolize unity. Just the idea of the group, 4 different cities, you know, and remember all the East Coast, West Coast, you know what I'm saying? But now you have a person from the West Coast and the East Coast in the same group. So I think that symbolizes unity in hip hop, just a group area. And it's easy to work with them dudes. We respect each other. We have a high level of respect for each other. So whoever has an idea, we're just gonna go with it. Even if we don't see the vision, we'll just do it, you know, because we respect this man's ideas. You know what I'm saying? So it's really dope, and we have fun in it. You know what I mean? We have fun in the studio. We clown around and act like we're working.
How did you guys meet in 4 different cities? How did you guys meet?
Ah, man, you
And
know
kind
what?
of get connected.
Well, Joe Budden was working on his, he was working on like an EP, and he reached out to Royce. And him and Royce were actually throwing shots at each other on mixtapes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that was about to turn into a little baby rap beef. You know what I'm saying? And he reached out to Royce, and Royce said, "Yo, man, you know, fuck all that. Let's do a song together."
Okay.
It's like, all right, cool. So Royce was open-minded enough to say, "Okay, let's do it," because he could have easily said, "Hell no, I'm not rapping with you. You just try to diss me." You know what I'm saying? So he was open-minded enough, and then he put Joel Ortiz on the song, and then my homeboy Nino Bless is also a rapper. He knew Joe, and Joe was like, "Can you get Crooked?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's my homeboy." So he called. I got on the song, and the song really did major damage on the internet and all the music blogs. So we were like, "Yo, that was pretty dope. Let's do that again." So I flew to New York, Royce flew to New York, and we recorded another song. Same effect. So it was like, you know what? Let's do that again. So we just kept doing it until it was like, hey, let's make a group, man. You know what I'm saying? It was like, well, what are we going to name the group? What was the first song that we did? It was called Slaughterhouse. All right, cool. Slaughterhouse was the name. So the fans really formed this group. It wasn't our idea. It wasn't any marketing concept. No managers. The fans said, "Hey, we like when you guys rap together."
Right, and I know that you just added TV producer. Tell me about that.
Yes.
So you're a rapper, you have your own clothing line, you got your CEO, your circle of bosses, and you're a TV producer?
Man, that's
what do you not do?
Can I use that like for an intro to one of my songs?
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll come in the studio. We'll do this.
Yeah,
Here's for that. Here, got video.
Yeah, word. That sounded great. Now the TV show we are producing with Eminem. It's called Total Slaughter. What it is a battle rap reality show where we took 8 of the top battle rappers and we put them in our house and made them live with each other. Yeah. So it was so dope. So when
they're attacking each other, it's personal.
Oh, it gets really personal. It gets very personal.
Okay.
Very personal. What it is the concept is, there's a tournament. So these guys are battling to be the undercard of a big event. So they have to battle each other in a process of elimination in the tournament. So that's all dope. There's Slaughterhouse and we're the judges in the tournament. All that's dope. They get up there and they try to tear each other apart. That's dope. But what I personally like about the show is after the tournament when they go home. Because when they go home, if this guy just lost in the tournament, he's pissed when he gets home. So when he gets home, he might say, "Hey, yo, you know what? I want that last beer in the refrigerator." "No, I want that last." "Okay, well, let's battle for it right now." Matter of fact, I want to sleep in your bed, man. This bed I'm sleeping in sucks. Let's battle for it right now. So
have you gone into fist fights yet?
Not fist fights, but the battles are so personal that it's like,
it's
yo,
like
yeah, it's definitely verbal abuse going on. You know what I'm saying? It's so dope because it's like, wow, these dudes really live this life. This is not just something that they go and do and they punch out. They're on at all times. Like, yo, all right, come on, step up. What you got right now? It's like, oh, wow. Yeah. So it's dope. I think it gives people an inside look to how the battle rappers live now. The culture is exploding right now, so it's on Fuse in air. We just had the second episode came out last night. It's doing pretty well, so check that out.
Alright, it's your girl Taffy Taff here with StreetApprovedLA.com. You guys can check out the magazine with my boy Crooked Eye. Make sure you check out his new show, Total Slaughter, on Fuse TV. And you guys can check your local listings for that. And also, make sure you pick up his
new mixtape, free album, because it's better than a mixtape. Check that out. It's called House Rules, man. It's me and it's the whole Slaughterhouse gang. Shouts out to Joe Button, Joel Ortiz, and Royce the 5'9". What up, Marshall? I'll see you when I get to Detroit next week. We out here, man.
See you later.